The world of work is changing, and 3D platforms like Second Life are accelerating that change.
Military policeman, graphic designer, doctor, summer camp instructor, journalist, carpenter, lawyer.
Manpower Incorporated, a world leader in the employment services industry, has taken notice by running a fully staffed virtual headquarters in SL. A recently conducted survey shows the hopes and dreams among the visitors to Manpower Island.
Some said they'd rather be paid in virtual currency for virtual work. Others disagreed. One said, "I would prefer to be paid in real dollars, as it seems there is a devaluation of a user's time in a virtual environment. People accept a fraction of what they'd be paid in real life in Linden dollars."
Apparently, issues like fair compensation don't just disappear in what some call a digital utopia. CEO of Manpower, Jeffrey Joerres, is not oblivious to that.
We know that there are many trapdoors and there are many blind alleys, but we're willing to accept those because there's a bigger view out there of how the virtual worlds morph into something that becomes very productive and an integral part of the way companies will get work done.
Many problems are indeed unresolved in the global marketplace. So Manpower has joined 5,000 other corporations in signing the UN Global Compact. The compact encourages corporate responsibility by having executives pledge to uphold 10 principles in the areas of human rights, labor, the environment, and anti-corruption.
It is about contributing to the social side of business and the service industry. Having 5 million people working for us, we have a deep responsibility and believe that the UN Global Compact is a great way to not only demonstrate it, but also to show to our internal staff how important it is to us.
The massive street protests accompanying the 1999 WTO talks in Seattle sparked the idea for the UN Global Compact. Executive Director George Kell says it became clear then that global markets lacked legitimacy in the broader public.
To offer business an ethical benchmark against which they can measure their own performance, so they have at least some notion of what is right and wrong. It is time to recognize that it is not only about scale, but you also must advance shared values and principles.
The voluntary nature of the compact still needs to go hand in hand with regulation, but there is no turning back the clock, says Kell.
Failure to keep markets open, quite frankly, would throw us back into the Middle Ages. It would deprive us of the opportunities to diffuse superior knowledge and know-how. It would mean that we shut out the poor, that we build walls and protect wealth accumulated in the past.
When transparency is taken seriously, globalization works. Kell's optimism is shared by Manpower as the company experiments in the vast globalization sandbox that is SL. Manpower's headquarters is oceanfront property and features a customized orientation experience. With virtual worlds providing a large pool of tech-savvy talent, Senior Vice President of Workforce Strategy at Manpower, Tammy Johns, says the key is to define virtual work more broadly.
Virtual work is work that's done in a remote context, so working from home, working in a different, more collaborative environment. What our focus has been is to help people prepare for that in the same way that they've prepared for other significant changes in work practices.
Horatio de Costa, aka Dan Darrow, is Manpower's man to prepare newbies as well as more experienced job seekers for virtual careers.
Whatever life journey we've been down, we all need flexibility. If we have an elderly parent to take care of, or if we have children on the way that we need to take care of, employers are going to have to take a harder look at offering some kind of virtual or remote component to their workers if they want to continue to attract them in the coming decades.
Back in Germany, we used to say that in a functioning society,
man braucht nicht bloß Ärzte oder Lehrer, sondern auch Bäcker und Busfahrer.
Roughly paraphrased to, we all need to contribute. And as work and personal lives merge, treating the virtual realm seriously becomes paramount. Just like the 80 countries and territories the company operates in, Manpower seems to respect Second Life's often unwritten rules of conduct. One just hopes the UN Global Compact guidelines are meant to apply in virtuality as well. I'm Draxtor Despres for Dancing Inc. Productions.